to my channel. Today I did a Kim Kardashian Met Gala inspired look. I did a poll on Instagram and most people said they'd rather see this look than the glowy summery look, but I think I'm gonna film that eventually. But for now I did this look. Her Met Gala look this year was legit. I think it was like my favorite out of all her years. Last year's one was really good too, but I absolutely loved her makeup. It was so like classic Kim, like the black smoky eye was just on point, and like she had a really like highlighted under eyes like how she used to do, like, you know, classic Kim K, and then she went with a really 90s lip, you know, really dark on the outside, light on the inside. I die for this look. This is my interpretation of the look. It's obviously not the same. I don't look like Kim Kardashian. I have different shaped eyes. I have a different shaped face. So yeah, this was tailored to my face, but maybe I'll edit my photos to make it look more like her. But yeah, I also didn't do it exactly like how she did. She had a more matte look. I went with a more subtle glow kind of look because I have dry skin, not into that full matte look. But if you are, definitely like tailor this look to how you want it, but the whole vibe of it is very, you know, Kim K. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm so close to 300 subscribers, and like, comment, share. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Now I look like a boy. So first thing I'm going to do is apply primer. I already moisturized my face just using an Aveeno Ultra Calming Moisturizer because my skin was kind of irritated this morning. So I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And this is going to be a pretty matte look. So I like this primer because it really fills in my pores and it's not dewy at all. It's like silicone free, so no oils. And I'm just focusing this in my T-zone because obviously that's where I get my biggest pores. Most people get big pores there. Okay, next I'm going straight into foundation. I don't feel the need to color correct right now because my hyperpigmentation is not that bad right now. And also this foundation, guys, is super full coverage. It's the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. Anyway, the new one. Yeah, I absolutely love this foundation. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and honestly it gives a matte look, but it does not make your skin feel dry at all, and that's great for me, a person with really dry skin. So yeah, and the shade range is really good. It has more of a golden undertone, which I appreciated, but as you can see, this is a bit too dark for me and a little too yellow, but it's fine. One thing I will say is that it does oxidize. Like as soon as I pump it out, it does oxidize and get more red undertone. Yeah, I don't particularly like that. But when I blend it out and put the rest of my makeup on, it does look flawless and amazing. So I'm going to be using this today to get this matte Kim K look. And I find I only need like, this is a lot. This is 1 pump. I don't even need 1 pump. I can use like half a pump. What shade it was. The shade is 334. Yeah, too dark for me, but it's fine. In a little bit closer because I find it was kind of far. So now I'm just gonna conceal. I'm using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I always use this. This is in my skin tone. This is Caramel. And I'm just gonna put this. I have some really bad dark under eyes right now. So Kim Kardashian this year, she went with a really highlighted under eye, like her classic triangle, brighter than everywhere else on your face kind of under eye concealer. So we're gonna recreate that, but first I just need to conceal these bags. Okay, Okay, now to have some highlighting concealer, I'm going to use my OG MAC Prolongwear concealer. I have not used this in so long, like I don't even know if this is good anymore, but for the culture I'm going to use it. Take the other end of your beauty sponge and blend the edges out. That's what's gonna make it look more natural. Now I'm going to cream contour, and I find Kim Kardashian, she used a lot of like cooler tone colors, like very bronze but not very warm, not very red undertoned. So I'm gonna use my trusty Ruby Kiss cream contour. I'm gonna use, what side is it? Yeah, this side. Go in with powder, and I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder. This is a really light color, but because we're doing a Kim Kardashian look, we're obviously going to go with really bright under eyes, and also it's going to look crazy when I first do it, but I'm telling you, when you do the rest of your makeup, everything looks kind of seamless. To the eyes, which is the main part. I find she used a lot of cool tones in her crease, and then she did like a black kind of smoky wing, and then black all around the eyes and big lashes. So we're gonna try to recreate that. The first thing I'm gonna do is use a neutral color in my crease as like a transition shade, because she didn't really look like she used a lot of eyeshadows. So I'm gonna use Latte from Makeup Geek. This is probably like one of my staple colors. You can see I already hit pan on it. So I'm just going in that color with Sigma E40. And I'm just going in my crease with that. And I'm being super messy with this. I also forgot to say that I did my brows quickly off camera, because that's pretty boring, I think. And this is really the only crease color we're going to use, because the next part is just like the wing, the smoky wing, and the black around the eyes. And also, I kind of want to go, because I have hooded eyes and they don't really, hooded eyes are more like almond shaped and they go a bit up. So to get that kind of upwards effect, I'm just going to go a little upwards with this transition color. So in terms of lid color, she didn't do any kind of shimmer or anything. She did a matte bone color. So for that, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. This is the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. And I'm just going to be using the shade Foxy. This color right here. It's like a yellowy, beigey kind of color. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid, all the way up to where that brown color starts in my crease. So for the wing itself, you can do two things. You can either use a black gel liner, put on the gel liner, make a wing, and then blend it really quickly, like if it dries fast. Or you can use, like I'm going to do, a black eyeliner, and the best kind of eyeliner to use would be one that's really smudgy and like blends easily, not one that like when you put it on it just dries. So a really, ooh, it fell. A really good eyeliner I think is the Urban Decay 24-hour eyeliners. This is just a black one. I want to make sure it's sharpened. Mine isn't, so I'll be right back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the wing first, blend that out, and then try to do the rest of the eye. But first I really just want to warm it up. It's okay if the wing looks messy now because this is just a smoky part we're gonna go over with liquid eyeliner later on. And then I'm gonna go in with this small brush, a tiny blending brush, and I'm gonna just start going directly over that wing and blending it. High with the wing, like that, and then just blend this out. Continue building up the black with the pencil and continuously blending it out, and then I'll be right back. So next what I'm gonna do is intensify that smokiness with some black eyeliner. I'm using Blackout by Urban Decay, and I'm just using it on an angled brush. And I'm just gonna go really close to the lash line because what we want in this look is the darkest part to be at the lash line, and then you want it to kind of fade out. Again, really close to the lash line, and using the brush and just etching it outwards, following the shape of the wing. Going back in with the tiny brush, and I'm gonna continue smoking that out. Slowly coming together. It's not a look that you could just do in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna continue building up with the black eyeshadow. Remember to blend the inner corner, but don't blend it at the same level as you're blending this side. You want this side to be more upwards. Mimic our upper lash line, and we're just going to do the same thing we did on the lower lash line. So I'm taking again my little pencil eyeliner and I'm rimming the inside of my eyes. Low-key, it helps if your waterline is watery because that's going to help it become more smoky later on. Now I'm going in with a clean brush. This is a MAC 217. Very slowly and lightly just gonna start the blending process. I'm gonna go back in with some black eyeshadow on the same angled brush. And we're just gonna line underneath the eyes really close to the lash line again. We're gonna take a liquid eyeliner. I'm using this one from, I think, e.l.f. It rubbed off, but I'm pretty sure it's from e.l.f. And we're just gonna do a wing to follow the one we already created with the eyeshadow, but just to make it more black and intense. Leave the eyes, we're gonna move on to the face. I'm first gonna bronze my face, and I'm using my ABH Contour Kit as usual. I'm using this shade right here. It's more of a neutral color, and I really like it when I want a soft bronze. I'm going in with my Morphe M527. It's a huge bronzer brush, and I absolutely love it. It gives such a nice bronze. Bronze, we're gonna contour because Kim is always known for her contour. Usually I would use a more cooler tone to contour, but today I'm gonna use this shade from the same ABH Contour Kit, this color right here. I want to contour my nose, so I'm going back in with that first color we used, this neutral tone color. I'm starting from the top of my nose, and I'm just following the natural shape of my nose. Kim didn't seem to have much of a highlight. It was more of a matte look. But to have a more bronzy, subtle glow look, I'm going with this blush by MAC called Style. It's like an orangey... It doesn't even come up as orange on my skin tone. It just comes off more of like a gold over blush. So I'm just going in with a lot actually, because again it doesn't show up much. Spritz my face, and I'm using the Rosewater by Badescu. Honestly, I just want to spray my face with this all day, every day. It just feels so good. My sister's ridiculous. Okay, so now I'm going to do a subtle glow because it's almost dried, and I'm going to use the same mirror I've been using throughout this whole video. This is by Becca. It's like a trio of colors. So I'm going to use Champagne Pop, which is the color that Jaclyn Hill created. And again, I already created a subtle glow with the blush topper. So I'm just going to go at the tops of my cheekbones just to add a little bit of that gold. Not too much. So now I'm just going to put on some mascara, put on some lashes maybe, and I'll be back to finish off with the lips and any finishing touches. And then I'm gonna go into MAC's lipstick in Naturally Transformed, which is a light brown, if you could see that. It's kind of like my skin tone but more neutral undertone. So I'm just gonna put this in the middle. I'm gonna keep putting until I like how it looks. Touch, just to add a little something, I'm just gonna add a little bit of white in my inner corners, just a tad, like you'll barely even see it, but and then a little bit on my brow bone. This is the final look. Really black smoky eye, very 90s inspired lips, contour, highlight, very subtle highlight. Yeah, I really love this makeup look. Like, this is something I would wear. I absolutely love it. Let me know if you liked it. Please tell me any like improvements you'll think I could do in terms of my smoky eye. I'm always open to new ideas, always open to learning. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe, please. I'm so close to 300 subscribers. Encourage your friends to do so, because too many people are like watching my videos but not subscribing. Like, it's so easy to make a channel, guys. Like, just do it, okay? Just do it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what else y'all want to see next. Nobody really ever tells me, but maybe I'll do the some look that I had on my Instagram poll. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.